Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's the 2nd of September and it's a beautiful day, another beautiful day. Okay, what we're going to have a look at, I don't know why I started like that, because it feels like a sunshiny day. The kids woke me up this morning, all the kids back to school, I believe. So I could hear them on their walk to school this morning, bless them. It's like the world is trying to get back to normal. Okay. Shall we have a look and see what the cards want to say on this? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday or is it Tuesday? No, I think it's Wednesday. Okay. It's 11:02. It was 11:01 when I looked at the camera to turn it on. Okay, we've got the Archangel Oracle cards and the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and it looks like we're starting off with these cards. Let's have a look and let's see what the story is today. We have the washing machine on. It's a good day to do the laundry. So hopefully that's not going to be too disturbing. Depends if it decides to make any noises today. Okay, let's have a look at the... I feel like I'm quite far up. It's extremely warm all of a sudden. Oh, the back of this chair's nice and cool. Okay, we're having a little chat to oneself, aren't we? It happens. Let's have a look and see what the mermaids want to say. I've got a couple of things to say. Morning affirmations. Good morning, good morning. How are you on this wonderful day? Good morning to you. Start off on a happy note. We have got another card. I just want to have a look at this morning affirmations. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Do you want to tune in? For me. And I'm feeling, how are you feeling? Good. Okay, this card asks you to begin each day with positive intentions and affirmations. Before arising from your bed, spend a few moments thinking about your desires. Don't worry about how to bring them into physical form. Just allow yourself to imagine that they've already manifested. Then make one or more positive affirmations relating to your desires. When you open your eyes, write down these affirmations. It's a good idea to keep a pen and pad on your nightstand. During the day, look at the affirmations and say them mentally or verbally. I don't actually have my affirmation cards down here, which is you've got this. They are upstairs by my bed, on my bedside table. I haven't got a bed table. Bed table will be kind of like if you was in a hospital and you had a bed table. Not got one of those. Okay, got a bedside table. What's your thoughts? Interesting. It's important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Okay, this is good. Morning affirmations. What's your thoughts? Positivity all the way now. By drawing this card, you're alerted to the extra importance of monitoring your thoughts. You have no neutral thoughts, and every one of them creates an effect in your life. So you're being asked to be vigilant in holding only positive thoughts. Most of us slip into negativity occasionally, and you may be no exception. However, you can undo the effects of negative thinking by recognising them and stating, I now cancel that thought, and replace it with the following positive affirmation of my true divine desires. Then list the situations and attributes that mirror your godliness and goddessliness. During this important part of your day, you have the power to manifest your highest potential at the most rapid rate possible. Wow. So we're looking at our positivity levels. Okay, the sensation of positivity. Anyone for some hickory smoked cheddar and crispy bacon crisp? Okay, let's put them there. Sensations. Okay, I'm actually going to go for the Law of Attraction cards. It's going to be a bright, sunshining day. Look at this here. I attract my essence. Oh, I attract my essence. Do you? I attract the essence of my thoughts. Let me just sort the hair out. This card says the law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. We want positive results in our lives, don't we? Okay. Should we get some tarot cards? Let's get some tarot cards. What tarot cards should I use? The Tarot Mucha. Oh, it says here, I want continual joyous growth. Don't we all? Yes. Okay. Then let us focus on that. I want continual joyous growth. I feel like I need to I feel extremely warm. Let me just get some tissue. Need to have a little dab. Need to have a little dab. Okay. Who's this coming in? Oh, it's Lily. Hello. Would you like to come and say hello? Jasper's asleep on a cushion in there. Do you want to come up? Hi. No, I don't think she does. Let's have a look at the Tarot Mucha. Oh, these feel nice and light. Really light. Light as a feather. Five of Cups. Well, these are the thoughts that we need to watch, because you can see that this character here is staring down at these 3 cups that are knocked over and paying no attention at all to them 2 cups that are behind. So let's have a look at the 5 of Cups. Okay, whereabouts are the cups in here? The elixir of life's experience has proven to be bitter and disappointing. The sense of loss is overpowering, and regrets for what you might have been. Oh, for what you might have been? Okay. The sense of loss is overpowering, and regrets for what might have been are holding you back. You may feel separated from the world, unable to connect to the flow that will carry you past this time of sorrow. Look to what remains unspoiled and the potential of future happiness. All is not lost. Key ideas: disappointment, partial loss, and unpleasant development in an ongoing situation. Okay, well, we need to change these thoughts around. The law of attraction and its magnetic power reaches out into the universe and attracts other thoughts that are vibrationally like it and brings that to you. And so you are getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether it is something you want or something you do not want. Watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Okay. I feel itchy. And then the song, I'm so dizzy. I said itchy. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. Like a whirlpool, it never ends. Like my washing machine. And it's you, girl, making it spin. You're making me dizzy. This isn't good. Because we've got the 4 cups now. They're the 2 cards of light being miserable. Okay, let's read the 4 then. So we just feel like we're always just taking a step back. We're not progressing. But I want continual joy. I want continual joyous growth. I think that's card number... Oh, I thought it said card number 11. It's 31. Let's look at this 4 of Cups here. I just had the cups, didn't I? Here they are. Lost in fantasy, this restless spirit cannot find contentment in the actual world that surrounds her. I do feel like this could be the masculine's energy. And this is the divine feminine's energy. Opportunities after opportunity is offered, but none captures her interest far more. Oh. Opportunity after opportunity is offered, but none capture her interest for more than a moment. The daydream world in which she wanders could never compare to her earthly walk. If you have let boredom or illusion dull your life, it is time to awaken to reality. The cup of happiness is always just out of reach for the one who seeks only perfection. Key ideas: discontent, boredom, cynicism about life's possibilities, ungratefulness. Wow, okay, divine feminine. If that's you, let's have a look. Let's go a bit deeper with this. Oh, we're both in the doldrums, aren't we? Okay. So it's important that both parties watch their thoughts at the moment. Just focus on your thoughts, don't worry about others and what they're doing. Divine masculine. Well, I feel that's... Yeah, divine feminine. I was trying to just determine whether or not I'm going to separate these energies, and I am. Divine feminine, what's your thoughts? You do your part. Your morning affirmations, remaining positive, optimistic, looking forward to future happiness. Feels like it's just around the corner. This energy here made me feel that even any other opportunity that comes in from another masculine, it's just like it doesn't really keep your attention for very long. It's just not the right suit for you, the right suitor for you. Let's look at this Two of Swords here. This is about you going within. Don't allow anyone to interfere with your thoughts, your aura. Okay. Let's find the swords. The two. A blindfolded lady has retreated to a secluded spot to hold vigil under the waxing moon. The swords she holds warn off any who would approach and break her concentration. She is testing her resolve and her ability to make difficult decisions on her own. Her gown seems to flow over the earth like water or moonlight. While her body is still and her senses are cut off from distractions, her thoughts flow freely, seeking the answers she needs. Key ideas: meditation, visualization, detachment from daily distractions and focusing the mind. Very nice, divine feminine. Okay. And it's like the masculine's watching this. So he's going to have to get some... he's got to gain some control over his mental thoughts, his attitude. Let's have a look at what's going on with you, divine feminine, over on this side. Boredom. I feel boredom maybe of... I don't want to say waiting, but it does feel like you're waiting in this waiting room for your masculine. And... well, you're bored, discontented, so it's like you're having to really watch your thoughts. I feel like there's a giving up energy here of just not really worrying about that anymore. It's just like you don't want to participate, but you're not sure what you do want to participate in. Yeah, you're walking away, divine feminine, okay, to your Two of Cups. Well, to find yourself first, but I feel like you've already kind of found yourself. And now you realise you're not really lost anymore. So what's the point in hanging around to be found if you're not lost? So you've got your Eight of Cups here. So you're moving. It's not often we see a feminine on the Eight of Cups. But you can see actually she's facing the picture. She's walking forward. It's not like she's walking away. She's carrying on. Now the masculine, I don't know what's going on with you. You've had some kind of enlightenment here. I felt like either you're choosing to ignore that your divine feminine's walking away, seeing as your head's turned. I felt then there was this energy of actually you kind of saying she's not walking away. She can't walk away from this connection. Well, let's have a look. Eight of Cups. There are times when the soul puts forth a call, so compelling that it must be followed. Even when all of life's cups are filled, when the situation seems perfectly positive, something better calls you to strike out on a new path. This is not to be taken lightly. Such a calling is an extraordinary and rare as an eclipse. You know what feels right, even if the details are vague. Move forward with the knowledge that the light of understanding will reveal all in time. For now, trust your intuition. Key ideas: pilgrimage, vocational calling, heeding your inner voice, choosing something higher than material success. Now, I felt here that Divine Feminine, you are going to attract like attracts like. Okay, so that's why you've got to pay attention to your own thoughts and not worry about your perceived Divine Masculine's thoughts. If he doesn't work on that, then you're not going to be in alignment. It looks like opportunities have come for you, but none that's kind of held your interest. This could be changing. You may just be about to attract a masculine into your life who is like-minded, like attracts like. This may not be your actual perceived Divine Masculine. There you are. You're bored, discontented. Nothing else has really caught your attention until now. Now we have the Divine Masculine here, I feel, in the Hangman. So let's have a look at see what... so Major Arcana is the only one so far. So the universe has done what? Because this is something you can't really get out of. Suspended from the cross branch of a tree, the hanged man is amazed by beatific visions. Okay, so this is the absorbing the Divine Feminine's energy, the beauty of it. Radiance streams from his mind as he perceives from this new perspective things he never imagined before. So there was this energy of, oh, the Divine Feminine, she's not going to be able to walk away, she'll wait for me forever. Okay. Well, how certain and sure are you of that, Divine Masculine? Okay. He is bound not as punishment, but to suspend him between the worlds and allow his consciousness to fly where it will. Grapevines twine upon the tree, a symbol of divine ecstasy. Oh, you might kind of hear something on the grapevine. The hanged man has been overtaken by this ecstatic state and can only surrender to it. They were picking up yesterday about being, so obsessed with the Divine Feminine, just watching. It's like, okay, well, you can watch all you want, can't you? You don't actually know what's going on or what the Divine Feminine is actually attracting. Very interesting. The hangman has been overtaken by this ecstatic state and can only surrender to it. Spiritual and prophetic messages rush into his open mind, taking him both deeper and higher than his mundane existence could ever know. Only when all control is handed over to the universal will can this kind of enlightenment be achieved. Key ideas: a new perspective, expanded consciousness, altered states of being, and the open mind. Well, if you have a very closed mind, Divine Masculine, and your Divine Feminine has a very open mind, you're not a match, are you? It's like negativity and positivity can't really reside in the same place. You can only choose to have a positive or a negative thought that resides in your mind, but both can't occupy the mind at the same time. So it's really up to you, your state of mind, your state of being. I want continual joyous growth. The Divine Feminine's not going to hold herself back for you, Divine Masculine, when it's not in alignment to her beliefs, her faith. I am a growth-seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it. Enjoy. Yeah. Okay. I can create castles as easily as buttons. We're not going to keep reading those. What's the bottom of the deck here? Well, there's the Queen of Truth. Should we have a look and see what the Queen of Swords is cutting out? Feels like she's got the ribbons of a Mayday pole. It's like, this may be your day, Divine Masculine, but maybe. Mayday. Okay. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords keeps her distance and does not easily welcome intimacy. Not from any fools. Not from anyone who's not in alignment with her. I mean, that is just kind of playing the fool's game. Those who are worthy of her company must respect her independence and intelligence. Most definitely a must. She's not here to be mocked. Her mind is always working and she sees all sides of a situation clearly, which allows her to manipulate it to her advantage. Her cool detachment may seem heartless, but those few she loves are loved fiercely. If this card does not represent a person, it can indicate a need for detached assessment of the entire situation before acting. Key ideas, keen intelligence, a calling of emotions. Strategy for the advancement of loved ones. I don't want to say, well, I can say it. I feel like the Divine Feminine, she's quite happy to look elsewhere. She knows her worth, Divine Masculine. You do as well. You just don't know your own worth. Oh, we're going to the power of love. Yeah, I was having a look at the Feminine's cards here. So you've got the Divine Feminine here, bored, discontented. Nothing else is really catching her eye up until now, but now she's off on a pilgrimage. She's got the card Evolution. She's off to explore her options. And then there's you, Divine Masculine, becoming more open-minded, or she's going to attract someone who's it's like someone who's been waiting for her as well. That another soul that feels like they're a lost soul, and it's like when you meet each other, it's like, oh, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting to meet you. So we have Evolution here for the Divine Feminine. We're going to look at that first. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love, and you're not going to allow any more obstacles to get in your way, Divine Feminine. It's not even like you're running away from anything. Evolution. Life in the physical dimension is all about your soul's evolution, and you now understand that the quickest way to evolve is to utilise the energy of love in all that you do. Every day you are presented with opportunities to project your loving energy, tempered with understanding. Acknowledge each day that allows you to become aware of the world around you, offering you the chance to expand spiritually. Look upon each experience and person as something unique to learn from, because that is what you signed up for. That's why you are here. You spiritually evolve when knowledge gained through application of lessons and integration of truths resonate within your being. It can be difficult to grow without stepping outside your comfort zone. This is where the virtues of faith and hope are tested, and you embrace the conviction that everything works out for good. The power of love is the infinite truth, and with this power you are not influenced by judgment or bitterness. With it, all things are understood, accepted and forgiven. When aligned with love, you are able to see the common threads running through everyone and everything. You become aware that all is part of a greater whole. The mindfulness that truth is bigger than your ego, as well as gratitude for every experience you have, is an important aspect of your evolution. Okay. This part here, it says, with it, all things are understood, accepted, and forgiven. Now, on the Divine Masculine side, we have the card of forgiveness. Does feel like a bit of a sorry state here. The body language as well, it does make you kind of feel as if I don't really care much about anything really anymore. And whether or not that's included in the Divine Feminine, it's like the Divine Feminine is not going to put her thoughts or attention onto this situation anymore. She's going to go out there. She's evolved, and she knows that like attracts like. And it's like if you don't like her Divine Masculine, then someone is going to like her. Someone out there is just waiting for a girl like her. Okay. Whew. Listen, just say it as it comes out, Lucy. I will. Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Well, let's have a look, Divine Masculine, because it's all down to you with your morning affirmations, how you wake in the morning, what kind of thoughts are going through your mind. You could have thoughts now of your Divine Feminine. Well, I thought that she wouldn't leave me. Now I'm not too sure. It's a replacement on the way, Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine is not looking at it like that. She's looking for someone to be in alignment with. And if she practices this positive mental attitude, then she's going to attract someone else that is also positive, positively mental, just like her. Okay. Forgiveness is the cornerstone of love. To be fully aligned with the power of love requires complete forgiveness of self and others. You may find this hard to accomplish because you are letting your ego be in the driver's seat. When you can't forgive, it is the ego holding on to past hurts and the feelings of not being in control. I don't feel you're in control of this anymore, Divine Masculine. It's slipping out of your hands very quickly. Forgiveness will remove old blockages and causes of emotional distress, allowing love energy to work through you. By forgiving, you are not excusing or condoning a particular behaviour. Instead, you are willing to understand the lesson being presented. You are not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. And I feel that's the borderline that your Divine Feminine's on. Choosing not to reconcile with you, Divine Masculine. Okay, forgiveness, it's done. The love's there, and now she's moving on. Okay, she's forgiving, but she's not condoning or excusing your behaviour, a particular behaviour that you've shown. Instead, she is willing to be, Instead, she is willing to understand the lesson that's been presented. She's not necessarily obligated to reconcile. You can forgive and choose not to involve yourself with that person or situation again. If it's not for her highest good, then she's wise to walk away. The saying, forgive and forget, is a misnomer, for you should never forget a lesson. Bless the experience, but always remember what you learned from it. When you forgive, you open yourself up to the positive and loving experiences that the universe wants to bestow upon you. Now there is room for them in the space formerly taken up by babysitting those horrible and toxic feelings. And to be honest with you, Divine Masculine, you do feel like you need to be babysat. And the Divine Feminine is like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to baby you, mollycoddle you anymore, or find excuses for you and your behaviour. Okay. Happy September. Happy September, Divine Feminine. So let's have a look at the angel prayers. It's a beautiful day, yay, yay. Divine Masculine, should we get you a message, just in case you are interested? I mean, you kind of wouldn't be watching this, would you? Not unless you're just really hoping that the cards are going to say, she's over it, she's fucked off, she's out of the picture, she's not coming back, she's not going to contact me, she's gone. And if you feel, thank goodness for that, then she's gone. Divine Masculine, connect with music. I actually felt I saw that card when I was shuffling the mermaids and dolphins. I saw music for manifesting. So Divine Masculine, I suggest you connect with music. The song lyrics are going to be telling you exactly maybe what you should do, how you're feeling, how your Divine Feminine's feeling. You're going to know if it resonates with you and your soul, the words that are coming out. See what kind of genre of music's coming out. Is it upbeat? Is it sad and depressed? It might reflect your mood. I often say to people, just out of the blue, I go, tell me the first song that comes to mind. And they go, and I say, don't think about it, just tell me what song. And then have a read of those lyrics or listen to the lyrics. And that will normally describe what energy you're in. The first song that comes to mind. Do you know what comes to mind then? Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. That's what song come through for me today, just now. Okay. Connect with music. The angels are encouraging you to take time in your day to listen to music. Use it as a tool to help yourself relax and enjoy life. Music brings people together, and it's important to spend time with like-minded friends and loved ones in an environment where you can dance and have fun. Now, that's the Divine Feminine's energy. She wants to be in an environment where she can sing, dance, have fun, hum, whistle while she works, and that not be annoying to someone. Okay. Divine loves music, laughter, singing, dancing, loves dancing. So the Divine Feminine wants to be around like-minded friends and loved ones in an environment where you can dance and have fun. Taking some time to do this allows your heart to open to the inspiration from the angels surrounding you. So it feels very much you might have to get your boogie on, Divine Masculine. Boogie woogie. Okay. Boogie Wonderland. Try it. Wiggle your body a bit. Sing. Hum. Music. Play music. Expanded interpretation. You are a beacon of light, and the angels want to help you connect with their guidance and inspiration. So listening to positive and uplifting music is so important for your spiritual growth. As you do so, your heart will open up and draw the angels close to you. They're desperate to dance at your side. Make it happen. There are also messages coming to you through lyrics and music, so keep your ears open. If you are a musician, the angels want to be a part of your musical career. Invite them in. Okay. Connect with music, Divine Masculine. Unless you may have wrote a song, if you're a musician, that song needs to be sung. Or shared. The lyrics need to be shared. Let's get an angel prayer for the Divine Feminine. It's like if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. We can start off like that. Clear your vibes. Interesting. Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Wow, Divine Feminine. Your energy field is being cleared. You are being guided to clear your life of any harsh, negative or challenging energy. It's time to make way for positive energy in your life, and the only way you can do this is by clearing your aura, body and energy. Surround yourself with positive people and uplifting environments. Expanded interpretation. The angels are encouraging you to call on them to help you clear your life of anything that's getting between you and inner peace. Clear any clutter from your home, office, car, and anywhere else you spend time. And when you clear clutter in your life, you clear psychic clutter from your energy. And when you clear your energy, you open yourself up to more abundant and spiritual experiences. We're on it, Divine Feminines, as a collective. We're clearing up this shit. We may have created it. Yeah, we'll take responsibility for that. No more though. We're not going to be responsible for our Divine Masculine's actions, or making excuses, sorry, or for their behaviour. That's not your responsibility. That's not in alignment with the path that you're on. It's like you're best to let it all go. Have a good clear out. Archangel Metatron. Metatron is one of the few angels who have walked on earth as a human being. So he knows more than other angels what it can be like to be challenged by people and situation, especially those masculines. His name means the throne next to God, and he has a special connection with the current era as he represents the new energy and the connections that are opening up to the other worlds and heaven. He is the angel who can help us connect with the wisdom of God in our daily life. I feel like there is a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine sitting right next to God who's preparing to meet you. Oh, lucky you. Oh, lucky him. Oh, lucky the two. Okay. I was going to say, oh, lucky the two that see this through. Angels and ancestors. Oh, I really do feel like I have to keep the energy separate. Divine Masculine, intend and create. I don't know what the other side is. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. It's the full moon, guys. I believe it was at 6:22 in the UK this morning. Ah, that's why we woke up on this happy, glorious note. We just intuitively know what we need to do now, Divine Feminines. Stop pissing around with negative, uninspired, uninterested energies or people. It's not good for your soul, is it? It takes a while to kind of learn that one. That's what it was about, though, the evolution, about learning the lesson. It's like, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to focus my thoughts on all that negative shit anymore. Okay, so let's have a look at Divine Masculine. You've got warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Okay. You're not going to be mumsied anymore. It's I want to hold your hand. Listen, you have divine hold in your hand, okay? It's like the Divine Feminine offered to hold your hand, but not anymore. You can come and offer her your hand. Ooh. Hand in marriage? Well, let's see what you can manage first before you think about marriage. The message is, I don't know, I'm being very harsh with you, I'm sorry. It's the energies. Don't back down, make your opinions heard and don't settle for second best. Your Divine Feminine's not going to settle for being second best. She's a chosen one. It's only you that hasn't chose her. There's others out there that would choose her. Okay, that's about coming in with understanding your worth. She knows who she is. She understands her worth. And I said that it's you that needs to work on how worthy you feel. What do you feel you're worthy of in your life? Have a look around, because that's going to be what's reflected in your current circumstances. That reflects your worthiness. It's like the Divine Feminine can't hang around for someone who's not showing up. Okay. So don't back down, make your opinions heard and don't settle for second best. And you shouldn't settle for second best. If you can have the first prize, that's down to you why you are not going for that. It's your worthiness. A warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love, the warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself. Even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, The steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. So it's about facing that darkness head on. That's what the Divine Feminine's done. Normally with the Eight of Cups, you're going into the void. So you'll be going into the darkness, let's say that, the unknown. And here you can see she's facing it head on. Okay. But if you're to be a warrior, Divine Masculine, and you've been informed that you are the chosen one, the Divine Masculine, it says you need to be ready and willing to know yourself and do what needs to be done in order to get where you want to be. Okay. Or to get to where and who you want to be with. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love. The warrior within, the energy you can call on to protect yourself. Even if you don't think you love yourself, if you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful or dangerous, the steps you take to protect yourself are in fact acts of fierce love. Although the warrior in this card is surrounded by darkness, he is of the light. The warrior within is made of light and has the capacity to shine even more brightly when facing darkness head on. The extended message: if you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, like your Divine Feminine, know that you are being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. Okay. I think you can take the message from that without me kind of saying, you know, it's you that needs to come forward, Divine Masculine. It's like, there is no, it's 11:44. Calling all light workers. There's no pressure from the Divine Feminine. She's kind of moved on. Divine Feminine, let's have a look at what the angels and ancestors would like to say to you. Hunter. Yeah, you're going to have to track down the Divine Feminine now, Divine Masculine. Isn't that how it should be? Be the warrior, the hunter. Masculine should be able to face his fears. Definitely should be able to face his Divine Feminine. So you're not a baby. You might be a child of the divine, but you're not a baby. And this isn't a job for anyone that's a baby. Okay, so track down your fears and desires. Hunter. Otherwise someone else will. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings, and when you find them, you will find your desires too. And I feel, Divine Masculine, the only thing that you really fear is your Divine Feminine. The Hunter card is based on my favourite Celtic god, Cernunnos. I think that's how you say it, Cernunnos. He is the stag god of the wild and represents both the hunted and the hunter. Similarly, the hunter helps you connect with an energy that is both fearful and fearless. Your fears are the only things that are standing between you and what you desire at this time. So you have to come face to face with them, as the hunter does with wild animals, and go beyond them. The Divine Feminine cannot be paired up with someone who's fearful. How does that work? It wouldn't, would it? Extended message: instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realise your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you are a man or identify as male, this card represents your masculinity and an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are female or identify as female, this card represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome limitations. There's no limit, no, 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 no. To unlimited. She's off to find her, she's off to be reunited, united with her true counterpart. It's nice energy, Divine Feminines. Keep your thoughts positive. Okay, what should we go to now? I feel like I want to get off soon. It's quite a nice reading. We'll just see how it all unfolds. It's all in alignment. Okay, it's all about alignment. We're getting messages from your angels. I feel the Mother Mary's going to end. Okay, we'll end with the Mother Mary. Zana, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. This is nice, especially for the Divine Feminine. She can actually relax now and know that she's done a good job. She's done what needed to be done to get her to where she is. It's you, Divine Masculine, that looks like. Or the Divine Masculine's energy. Listen, you'll have to swap it around because I do know feminines that are in that energy. So, okay. You know how it resonates with you. Of course you do. It would trigger you. In a good way or a bad way. No matter what has happened in your past, your present and future are now safely protected by angels. Hallelujah for that. I am helping you to heal from past upsets and trauma. I am helping you heal your heart of worry or fear. I am here to help you release any self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviour. I am here, in other words, to help you enjoy a renewed sense of safety and peace of mind. How nice is that, Divine Feminine? We could do with some of that. The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles and your workplace. My ears have just kind of clicked off and started ringing. Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine will be able to, he will be allowed into your energy field. A distorted Divine Masculine is going to be kept well away. Basically a masculine who hasn't done the work. Or is not prepared to do the work or do what it takes to get to where he needs to be. And that's kind of face to face with his Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, you're protected. Don't worry about it. No one's coming in to upset your apple cart, okay? The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles and your workplace. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate our protective field. You're going to have no kind of time wasters coming in Divine Feminine. Who the next kind of, I don't want to say the next person you meet, but the next kind of person that you're interested in, okay, because it feels like your interest wasn't held for a long time. It was just on this perceived Divine Masculine that you had in your mind. It's like the next time your interest is raised, you want to pay particular attention because this is a true vibrational match. Otherwise, there isn't really going to be anything else entering your protective bubble. We only allow the energy of love to enter wherever you or your loved ones reside. All expressions of fear are transmuted back to the field of illusions from whence they came. Divine Masculine, this is all back on you now. All your negativity, it's going to come flying back at you unless you do something about it and watch your thoughts and start with these morning affirmations. God and the angels ask that you relax and enjoy yourself, for your happiness brings a smile to heaven. And it will bring a smile to someone else's face as well, Divine Feminine. I imagine it brings a massive smile to your perceived Divine Masculine's face. You just don't get to see it, do you? Or you're just not told that he actually does make you really happy. If he doesn't step up and do that, then someone else is going to step in. It's going to make you feel, it's going to make you forget all about that. And I feel like you're already at the stage where it's kind of becoming a bit of a distant memory now anyway. Okay. Divine Masculine, do I dare get you a message? Of course I do. Archangel Raphael, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others, and you are a healer like me. Okay, so Divine Masculine, you are a light worker, you are a healer. Archangel Raphael is helping you heal any challenges that you have in the physical, either with yourself or with others. Let's listen to his message. I am with you because I am the Archangel of Healing. I am helping you heal your own body as well as the physical bodies of others. I surround physical ailments with my healing energy of emerald green light, and this energy is absorbed where it's needed. Now, whatever energy you have surrounding you, Divine Masculine, you could be surrounded by sickness. Because if you have a sick mindset, okay, a negative mindset, a depressive mindset, then like attracts like. So it does feel like Archangel Raphael is actually helping to heal everyone around you. You need to start with you first, though. So I surround physical ailments with my healing energy of emerald green light, and this energy is absorbed where it is needed. We're just going to go back a line. I'm helping you heal your own body as well as the physical bodies of others. Okay, it's like the sick looking after the sick. About the healthy looking after the healthy. That's nice. That's a healthy lifestyle. I speak to healers through their thoughts and feelings. I help you to discern in this way if your life's purpose is to be a healer. I can help you to know which areas of healing to study and then assist with all aspects of your healing career. Call upon me whenever you need such help and know that I will be with you in an instant. Okay. Healing, big time, Divine Masculine. I'm just going to end on a Mother Mary card. That birdie out there kind of gave me a little chirpy. The birdie gave me a chirpy and he said, let's wrap up now. We've got other things we could be doing with our time. And it's like, yes, we do. We do. Got to hang the washing out. Washing machine's just finished. Make the most of this beautiful day. Okay, Mother Mary, can you just finish off with a collective message, please? I'm not sure who she will be addressing, whether it'll be both or both parties, or we'll see. Who she feels the message is most needed for. Here it is. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Now, the angel prayers cards were connect with music, and what one was it for you? Clear your vibes, Divine Feminine. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Have we had this one recently? Let's read the beginning part. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under your breath. Under your breath, under the breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most? Or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me, to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. Interesting. I felt that was a Divine Feminine. That kind of sounds to the Divine Masculine. I've always been there, but don't become dependent upon it. You have to find me now. Okay. Where does it say that? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me, to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. Not like the others, but But hey, Divine Masculine, totally up to you. Okay, you're entirely up to you. One more card. Our Lady of Nourishment, 34. Do you hunger, my child, for love, for security, for knowing that all will be well? Do you hunger for food, for possessions, for relationships, for opportunities to be free in the world and make your mark? This feels like it's for the Divine Feminine. Do you hunger, my child, for feelings of tenderness, appreciation and acknowledgement? Let me fulfill that hunger now, through the Divine Presence and the bounty that it brings. Let me fulfill that hunger, that you may know fullness, not only fed by the spiritual worlds, but nourished through the light in your precious life, in this physical world through which you are approaching your spiritual enlightenment. Divine Feminines, how excited. You're ready to be nourished. Let's read all this. In the physical world, hunger can be painful. It can be the very real physical suffering of impoverished bodies. Hunger can also exist as a subtle, but just as real, and at another level, just as painful, spiritual poverty that threatens the continuing existence of the human soul. The human soul is most precious. It is what allows for wild animal and sublime spirit to unite, for flesh to become sacred, and for spirit to become tangible, that it may live in the world as love. It is so extraordinary that any explanations of it in words are limited at best. To put it mildly, the human soul is worth fighting for. It is the part of us that feels, that has compassion, creativity, and connection to the living reality of the body and the natural world. It just knows when something is genuinely true, and therefore coming from love, or false, and therefore not coming from love. It isn't interested in wrong and right, in judgment and one belief system over another. The human soul wants to thrive. The only world it knows to be true is love. And that's the Divine Feminine's world, Divine Masculine. And if you're not there, and if you're not comprehending this, then you're not in alignment. There's some work to be done. Without the human soul, this whole divine experiment of Earth School cannot come to its fruition of a radiant world of illumined beings, contributing tremendous waves of love to our universe. We have so much power available to us as a species. You only have to feel the energy at a football match to understand that group power is considerable. However, if the soul is not present, that power is unable to be directed into constructive channels to improve our world. Imagine all the potent emotional intensity that is poured into a championship sports event being, instead, sent with intention that a political issue be resolved, for example, or an environmental issue be supported financially. One person has tremendous power to create difference in the world. Imagine how much power and energy could be generated for the greater good by a group of conscious people with great passion. Working together with conscious intent would make human beings very potent spiritual change agents, and the world will be transformed quickly. And of course, then there is the human soul that you have, beloved. Apart from the power of contributing through a group, you have a very important role as an individual being. You, my beloved, understand something of the spiritual truths that are still hidden from the masses, who are fearful and cannot understand as yet. You are one of the children of the Divine Mother, one of those who walks the path of the living Christ, to assist with raising consciousness on this planet and bringing the spirit into the body so that a human soul can be born. No matter what hungers you may have for status or wealth or pleasure or contentment or service or passion or freedom or more, at the core of any hunger is the hunger for soul. It might be masquerading at times as a hunger for power, relationship, money or chocolate. Yet underneath all of that, there lies the hunger for life. and life is only directly experienced through the human soul. The mind alone cannot do it. There is no feeling function there. The body alone cannot do it. There is no self-awareness there. It is the mind and body together, through the soul, which creates the capacity to experience and be transformed and nourished through that experience. Without that, it is like being at the most amazing buffet, so very hungry that you are ravenous, but having no mouth with which to eat. Surely one definition of hell. Our Lady of Nourishment comes to you with this message. Your hungers will be met. Allow her to show you what you are truly hungering for. Yes, there may be moments of desire for a car or a pair of shoes, but if you allow her, she will lead you far deeper into what you are truly hungering after, so that your hunger can actually be fed. After all, if you are hungry for light, darkness will never satiate your hunger, no matter how much of it you try to consume. She asks that you turn to her with your desires and ask for her help. She will not judge you or condemn you. She will help you. Sometimes she may show you that what you think you want is actually not what you need or want in truth. Okay, we'll repeat that. She asks that you in turn to her. Oh, you in turn. Okay. She asks that you turn to her with your desires and ask for her help. She will not judge you or condemn you. She will help you. Sometimes she may show you that what you think you want is actually not what you need or want in truth. She will do so with mercy if you ask her to. The healing process for this oracle will help you. Finally, if you are not sure how this relates to you, then know this. Within you, even if it is not conscious as yet, there is a great hunger and yearning that is soon to emerge. This is an expression of a spiritual call of your own soul to life, a desire to live somewhat fuller, more fearlessly, and with greater understanding than before. It might manifest in a practical sense as a desire to travel or to communicate with people who are open-minded and willing to listen to you and who want to speak about all sorts of topics. We don't really want to attract someone who's really closed off, do we, Divine Feminine? Not anymore. It will manifest in a practical sense as a desire to travel or to communicate with people who are open-minded and willing to listen to you and who want to speak about all sorts of topics. It might manifest as a desire to break out of the mould of your life and burst through stereotypes. Pray to Our Lady to help you feed your hunger in the most conscious, constructive and healing way possible. She wants to help you now, and only she can truly feed the world. Healing process and affirmation. You are in a softly lit room with a baby being fed by its mother. Feel the peace and quiet in the room, the contentment. The mother softly coos to the baby, perhaps singing a gentle lullaby. The child is in simple bliss, fed and happy and comfortable. Be with the feeling of this. It may be lovely, or it may be confronting if this was not the reality for you. You may find it foreign and strange or easy to imagine. Whatever you feel is fine. Just notice it. I felt the Divine Masculine was the baby, like suckling on the Divine Feminine's breast. Okay, milk, hungry. Say the following prayer. I call upon Mother Mary, Our Lady of Nourishment, who loves me unconditionally. You who knows my deepest hungers and desires, please help me be truly nourished. Mother. I ask for your support, intervention and assistance that my soul may be fed, that it may thrive, bringing passion, light and presence to this world, igniting the souls of others too. May your will be done. Place your hands on your heart and imagine the love of the Divine Mother gently flowing like mother's milk in through your hands and pouring into your heart. Stay there for as long as feels good, nourishing or appropriate for you. You may like to close your eyes and relax for several moments like this. When you are ready, simply say this affirmation to close your healing practice. Our Lady of Nourishment true, feeds my soul with all that is real. I grow strong in my light and my presence, becoming a lover and a holy child of this world. I did feel like, that's the end of it. Okay. I did feel like actually, you know, allowing the divine masculine to take like one last suckle. Energetically. It does feel like he definitely needs nourishment from you, divine feminine. Okay. But he needs to be that holy lover as well as a holy child, not just behaving very kind of immature and childish. Okay, I think it's best we go. I'm going to go. What a reading. Okay, guys. Much love to you all, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.